All right, we back. Allegedly podcast number 3. As it stands. We got Seabass in the building. Y'all, whoever watched our previous attempt at the pod, knows Seabass.
Yep.
But yeah, we back. Episode 3. Shino.
Yeah, Shino.
Bobby, aka Free.
Seabass.
The Bussy.
Fuck off.
Big Bus.
The Big Bus.
DJ Bussy.
DJ Bus.
And then your host for the evening, Josh or Jay, whatever y'all want to call me.
Jay.
But yeah, we back in this bitch. I got a question for y'all real quick.
Yes, sir.
Cause I saw the video of Kendrick, and Kendrick is a real connoisseur when it comes to eating cereal. I don't know if y'all saw that video. It's an older one.
You said Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, Kendrick Lamar. But into cereals a little bit. What is y'all favorite cereal?
I'll let y'all get
I'm gonna go out and say Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Ooh,
That's my shit. Especially like
Strong start.
Especially when they been sitting in there, you get that milk at the
Yeah.
end.
Yeah, that's different. That nigga talking that shit.
Yep.
Five. Seabass?
I was about to say Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but you
Oh,
know,
man.
I gotta agree.
Them
Damn, it's hard.
Can't beat it.
Them niggas on that front be
You
working
go
hard.
first. You go first.
So
And then
Seabass, you don't have a what's second
The
place?
second?
Second place.
Shit.
All right. Well,
Honestly, underrated. Honey Bunches of Oats.
oh yeah, Honey Bunches of Oats, low key go
I
crazy.
never.
No?
I don't even know if I even had that shit.
That's the
Honey
one.
Bunches of Oats.
No.
You know, that's the one. That's the General Mills one.
Is that the one with the
commercial.
clusters in it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, like the almond ones is fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
ET, or you still need some time?
Dog, it's hard. I gotta go. Damn.
I
That's
gotta
hard.
go. Fruity Pebbles
Right.
or Lucky Charms. I fuck with Lucky
Lucky Charms are
Charms.
Yeah,
Just the marshmallows, because I'm sweet tooth to the
I could
max.
dig that.
Yeah. I see that.
You can get the all marshmallow Jones.
Mhm.
And then die after that. But I'll probably say Fruity Pebbles too. Cinnamon Toast Crunch gotta be my honorable mention though, for sure.
Definitely.
And Golden Grams, nigga. Golden
Ooh,
Grams.
Golden Grams is underrated.
Niggas not talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah, talking about.
they don't
when
know
you,
about
when
them.
you
That's
woke
why.
up. When you, oh my mama, because that was an all brand.
Oh god, Golden Grams is fire though.
Yeah,
I
no,
really
fire.
like runner up.
Yeah.
I like Cocoa Puffs too.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, we talking about some shit. Boy,
Yeah.
Niggas
Cocoa
not
Puffs
knowing.
go.
Cocoa Puffs is
I could
crazy.
go
But,
on with a list.
Hell yeah.
Honey Smacks.
speaking of
Niggas don't know about the Honey Smacks. Y'all don't know. I know.
Isn't that the one with the frog?
Yo.
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
That motherfucker fire.
Hey, what you talking about frogs last?
Oh god. It's just hella frogs. Oh my god. I'm an amphibian. I guess.
But speaking of like favorite cereals, did you guys see the person who dressed up as a bowl of Captain Crunch
Bruh.
Yeah.
for the Met Gala?
I heard about it.
ASAP.
Bro, man.
Dressing wild, big ass kilt
Yeah,
on.
we gotta bring that up when you
What's that?
in there. Put that nastiness on the screen.
What you talking
Yeah,
about?
I got one. Definitely gonna put that up on there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But definitely looked like a bowl of Captain Crunch berries. You know, had the
I
illuminated
know
color in
somebody
there.
had to Photoshop him in a bowl by now. It's gotta be
If they have it, I'm
Yeah,
disappointed.
I'm
in
If
the
they have it, I'm about to
end.
do it.
But what's it called? But like that, I don't know if that was really a wild. It was a weird choice to wear, but it's not really a wild thing to wear. But like
I feel like it was safe. Safe play.
He
I don't
came,
know.
he,
Considering the Met Gala.
Oh my
he came out in a big ass
goodness.
blanket, bro.
Yeah,
Cuz look like he
you
see
see,
like the Captain Crunchberry.
yeah.
man.
Oh yeah.
But what would be the wildest thing? Like, say
That
you
shit
were.
hard.
What if you went to the Met Gala? What would be the wildest thing you would allow yourself to wear?
Shit, I'm rocking a dress.
A dress? What kind of dress? What kind of dress though? Because you know there's multiple types of dresses.
Man, you gotta follow
There's Young Thug dress.
it.
Okay.
There's Kid Cudi, you know, the recent one.
Yeah,
You know, there's
Lil Nas X and his
Lil Nas X type shit.
that's true. I'm thinking more of the Young Thug type.
Ooh,
Like
you
the
know
big
who came
gown
crazy?
Yeah,
type
like the ball
shit.
gown type shit.
Yeah,
That low can be hard. I mean,
a nice little samurai.
you gotta have the swag to pull it off.
Yeah,
Like,
you gotta
Doug
wear
got the
it.
swag. You know what he say? He got a Draco tucked under it.
Yeah.
Man,
So
Yeah, I believe the nigga, but
a dress.
I know that.
yeah,
See,
dress would be cool.
What would you wear? What would you allow yourself? What would be the wildest thing in your book?
Wildest thing in my book, I'm wearing like a gully.
A gully.
Yeah.
Explain a gully to the listeners.
Okay, so a gully, if y'all don't know, is basically it's a camouflage woody grass like gully.
Gully suit.
Oh, I said a gully.
He said gully.
That nigga said explain gully.
Yeah.
I'm explaining gilly, and he said explain gully. And no, but basically yeah, the
Ghillie suit?
The ghillie suit, yeah, a ghillie suit is a camouflage.
That look could be hard.
Yeah, but like a dripped out one or type shit.
What would be where it's like
Just
it's
different colorway.
It's like
but
in the
it's
color of like Chewbacca, like you look like Chewbacca in that bitch.
No, it's brown, and I don't know about brown with the grassy.
You rock
Like
that
some-
big hat joint.
The
with it,
samurai
too?
jump,
Yeah.
Luke Cage jump. Oh, you talking about just the regular hat that we put on?
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably would. That would probably be hard. Yeah,
I
I'd
see
probably do
you
that.
in here looking like Call of Duty.
Man, shit pop out crazy.
Free?
I don't know if I'm gonna
Me?
shoot somebody.
Nigga, I'll probably pull up in like some Destiny 2 looking shit.
Some armor like Lil Nas X dude.
like without the mask, like you know that joint where it's kind of like a kilt. And it's
Oh
like,
yeah, I know what you're talking
yeah,
about.
bro.
The little, those little on Destiny, those
tags
little,
and shit.
I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
bro. Where, you know,
Them
like
shits is hard.
with the big ass scarf and shit.
you
bro,
hard,
wear
okay,
some shit
yeah.
like that, bro.
I'm trying to think. What would be the craziest thing I would wear? Like I gotta think outside the box because I don't even think like I'll wear some crazy shit. So like to me, it's not crazy.
Right.
I'm trying to think. Pull Lady Gaga, wear some meat.
Wow.
You say meat?
Wear some meat, yeah. Nah,
That was so weird.
I would not do that shit.
That was so
I
weird.
don't know what the meat
That's
would-
weird and a waste of meat.
If it was real meat, was it real meat?
Yeah.
Yeah, it
I
was.
don't know why the bitch was walking around.
You know what I would? You know something crazy that I would wear? You know, I'd get in better shape. You know,
Yeah.
but like Rihanna, how she wore that like crystal.
Oh.
I would wear some like maybe not a dress, but like some shit made out of like
Gems
crystals.
some crystals
yeah.
and shit. That'd be hard. You can see my
That's
underwear. I
crazy.
don't give a fuck, but that'd be
At
hard.
that point, you might well not give a fuck what you look
Oh
like.
God,
Yeah.
my underwear gonna be crystals too.
too. Come there, butt
But yeah,
naked.
that's probably the
You're
craziest
gonna walk out
shit.
shining.
Oh
Right.
God, bro, I'd be stunning.
Man, somebody
I'd
rob
be
your ass.
untouchable. That's what you gonna be there
You know,
for.
imagine
Yo,
how
I'm
hot
finna
you
steal
would get
off.
in the sun. You'll be melting in the sun with that shit on.
What?
The diamonds in it, but man,
Oh,
magnifying that nigga skin, his nipples are
I said
got laser off.
This nigga be outside like, ah!
That's right, dead in
The
an
whole
instant.
problem.
That'd be terrible.
Hell yeah.
Terrible.
Nah.
Drip and
That's-
torture. Look at that.
That's a good idea of crystals.
Yeah, I like that.
But you were talking earlier, Bobby. Back to food a little bit. You had some questions you wanted to ask us.
I do. This is the picky eater test. I'm gonna ask y'all some questions.
I'm not a picky eater. If I find
I'm
out I
not.
am,
I'm not really a
Neither
picky
am I.
eater,
So
but we gonna go down
We
the
gonna
road.
roll
we gonna figure out what the weird shit y'all
And we
like.
gonna say, you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
we gonna learn some shit today.
y'all catch up.
Yep.
Mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Miracle Whip. Fuck no.
Ew, yeah, Miracle Whip is a disaster.
Yeah. I don't really like. I kind of fuck with mayonnaise, but like if I'm like tasting it too much,
Do you like
you
Miracle
can't
Whip?
You gotta
overdo
use it
it.
lightly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can't
you gotta-
overdo this shit.
Do you like Miracle Whip?
I don't fuck with Miracle Whip. I don't really.
That shit just
Yeah, Miracle Whip is basically dressing. That shit is nasty.
I
Don't do it
remember
to
people used to make me sandwiches
Don't
when
do it
I was a
yourself.
kid,
They put Miracle Whip on it.
and I take a bite and spit that bitch out so fat. I'd be so hurt. I'd rather starve than eat some Miracle Whip.
Oh me, I used to go to my auntie's
mean-
house. Oh my god, when that was the only thing in the fridge, and you couldn't make no sandwich. And I'm not gonna eat a dry sandwich. I couldn't do it.
You know what? Honestly, that might be why I'm kind of like weird about it. 'Cause
Probably
it's
used to be-
probably fucking Miracle Whip.
Yeah, you like that shit? Fucked it all up. That's how it was with milk. Me and my sister did a concoction. We put soda and milk together on some hood rat shit. I don't know what the fuck we was doing. And I drunk it and I think I threw up or something. And I stopped liking milk after that for real. Like,
Yeah,
and
it's the milk's fault. It's not
milk.
yours.
It's a milk fault.
Like, it's gotta be that shit.
Mustard,
Yep.
Yep.
ranch,
Yep.
Yes.
vinegar,
Yep.
soy sauce,
Yep.
Yeah.
cheese,
Yes.
blue cheese.
No.
No.
Oh,
Fuck
see,
yeah.
It depends on where it's from.
Yes.
You
It
can't have
don't
no
matter.
trash. It is hard. I used
It
to
don't
have
matter.
I fuck with blue
acquired
cheese.
taste.
I do too.
I eat it.
Weirdos.
You
Fuck
a
it,
bitch.
Shit. Raw fish.
Yes.
Yes.
Cooked
Raw
fish.
fish.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
like
eat
sushi.
I eat
Sushi.
sushi. I eat sushi.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cooked fish.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Canned tuna.
Yep.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck up some canned tuna, boy.
Some tuna salad.
Yeah, tuna on Ritz crackers.
Mhm.
Yes, sir.
Oysters.
Yes.
Yeah, oysters are fire.
Crab.
Actually, let me
love
lie
crab.
again. Let me lie again. I could eat oysters. Oysters really aren't like, I need to get oysters. Like, they're not that
Yeah,
good.
I'm
Like,
I'm
you
not
could.
going out of my way to
mean,
get
If I'm at a
See.
table and they get like a platter, I'll eat
Y'all
a
not
few
knowing.
because like I like seafood, but like that's not
And
my
that shit
go-to.
steak.
You gotta put mad
lemon
Tabasco,
and hot
I be
sauce.
putting
mad
sauce,
sauce,
honey.
Yeah, when I get it,
honey.
sometimes I'll get it, like, and I'll just be flooding it with
You
mad,
have to,
mad
man.
shit.
You're like, hey, Tabasco, like.
Yeah.
Man,
So no, on
Um,
oysters, I'll have to pass.
No? Okay.
Picky bitch.
Crab.
Yes.
I fucking hate crab. No, I'm just kidding.
I was like,
crab.
damn, bro.
He's about to fight me. I saw him looking The camera ain't see it, but I saw
I
that.
was
Crab.
like, damn. Shrimp.
Yes.
Snails.
Whoa,
I've never actually
Yeah,
had
I
it.
never-
I
never
can't
had
say
it.
no
Me
because
neither.
I've never had it.
I've never had it either.
But I would only
Mm.
try it in France.
Yeah, like I don't feel like nobody. Nah, I'll try it here. You just
I think
gotta
I
go
would
to-
try it.
You gotta go to the spot though.
I gotta be.
You got to know they cook it right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least give me the best opportunity to
Authentic.
like it. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah. Authentic
It's
shit.
Yeah,
just
I think
weird
shit.
because
I don't
you
even
can
know
just
if
walk
I'm-
outside
Yeah,
and grab
put
a
to like a
snail.
Four
or
Seasons.
But it's
I don't
not like
even
you
know if
just
I
picking
want
up a snail
authentic,
off the
though.
ground, you know.
Wow.
Is authentic?
Actually, I don't know.
Is authentic
Like,
seasoned?
how else would they get it?
I would feel it.
Or is it just
Obviously
salt
going
and
out
fried?
picking up a- Huh?
Is escargot and like
I think
French
they're, like,
seasoned?
I have no idea.
I think it's like baked.
It gotta
Let
be
us know.
seasoned.
Let us know in the comments if y'all know by
It's-
chance.
It gotta be seasoned.
It's a cold ass snail. It's
I
just
don't
salt.
know. It's
It's
made by white people.
Some fucking
It gotta be
some
It's
seasoned.
made
sea
by
salt.
white-
It's just sea salt
Is
on
it?
the salt.
It's made by French people.
French or white,
Well,
my
like,
guy.
a lot of French are black people though.
Yeah, a lot of French people play.
French cuisine is
Is
white.
white based.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah, but I mean,
I
we're
don't
not
know.
gonna get into
I really
it.
don't know.
Wine,
It'd be-
bread, cheese,
Duck.
duck.
Well, I
Like
guess
literally,
you say-
that's French cuisine right there.
Yeah.
But what Creole is what white and French, isn't it? Not
Yeah.
so or black and French.
And what is Creole eat?
a whole lot of shit that's not white.
That's not French.
I mean,
Yeah, it's not.
I
It's
guess.
Creole.
I guess I get what you mean. It's
Look at all the
it's
good
just
food
different
is labeled as Creole. All the
Uh-huh.
is French.
It's French.
Anyways, all right, we got
Back to the list.
All right, yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know on snails, just to remind the audience.
Yeah.
Snails. Where's that shit at? Okay. Oh, chicken. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, what the
Beef,
fuck on
Yeah.
steak,
Yeah.
pork,
Yeah.
ham,
Yeah.
turkey,
Yeah.
bacon,
Yeah.
garlic,
Yeah.
Yeah.
tofu.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that'd be depending on the.
Shooter? Yeah. Gangsta.
I'm gonna say
You
no
could-
because for me it depends on the meal,
Or you can put tofu in literally anything.
and sometimes I
never
don't
really-
like it on the.
I had tofu.
Yeah, the texture gets kind of weird sometimes, but
That's
like,
what I'm saying. It has
It
to be
depends
like.
what it depends what you eat it with, bro.
So I
Yeah.
can't say yeah because if it were just put in front of me with anything, I might not eat it.
I mean,
say
it
yeah,
depends
I've
because it's
ordered-
like a substitute for meat, isn't it? So
Yeah.
it's
Mm.
like I had ground beef.
That's
nachos
what
with
vegetarians and vegans
Honestly,
use it as. But
I think we should go with that because if somebody just gives me tofu like without nothing else,
Yeah,
I don't want to
probably
eat that.
don't
Yeah,
eat
okay.
that
if someone
shit.
gave me raw salmon, I might eat
I'll
raw
eat that.
salmon.
I'll eat that
I'll
before
eat
tofu.
that, yeah.
Yeah, like almost
But you
everything.
don't. You rarely.
If you
get,
gave me
like,
raw bacon,
tofu.
I'd eat that. No, I'm just kidding.
Like
Y'all niggas is tripping.
at least
Y'all
it's
want,
like
y'all
fried or
want
something.
malaria.
Nah, like I mean that's sushi.
Yeah, I know.
No, I said you didn't hear me.
No.
He said,
He
raw
said
bacon.
raw
He said,
fucking-
give me raw bacon. I don't eat raw
Oh
bacon.
nah, nigga, you tripping?
Hey, he the time to ask for his chicken medium rare.
Right.
Hell no.
I like it a little bloody.
That's nasty.
Okay, onion,
Yes.
carrots,
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
lettuce,
Yeah.
cabbage,
Yeah.
Imagine I just start
Cabbage,
saying no to
right.
all the vegetables.
tomatoes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brussels sprouts.
Yes.
No.
No.
I used to hate the motherfuckers.
No.
Damn. Okay.
No.
See, that don't like
How
Brussels
do you prefer them, fried or baked?
If they are like, I can eat them both. I like them fried, low key. Not like.
Like a saute type? Or
Not like
Yeah, it's like that's what I mean. Like
sauteed.
Hey,
It's still no for me, but
Nah, bro. If they I've had some sauteed and then they hit that shit with the flame on top, and then they like put like some salt, bro. That shit's.
I still can't do it though.
He's like, ooh, nah.
I was like,
It's still Brussels
cabbage.
sprouts to me. I just oh, hold on. Y'all ever had cooked cabbage?
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
You
His
like
mama
it?
made some
Yes.
cabbage one time.
Love cabbage.
Fire.
Alright, I do too. I was just
Tomatoes, Brussels sprouts. Okay, zucchini.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most things given to me, I've eaten.
Okay.
Zucchini.
Cauliflower.
Yes.
Yeah.
Broccoli.
Yep.
Yes.
Bell peppers.
No,
Yes.
absolutely the fuck no.
They're strong as fuck.
I mean, it depends. Yeah, they do.
They're so strong. Bro.
It's hella
It don't matter what the
flavor.
fuck you put it in. I am not eating it.
If it's like cooked,
No.
like sauteed and shit.
Yeah,
Like,
you
Stuffed
can't
bell
have that
peppers?
shit.
No.
fucking
yeah,
raw.
yeah, I can't
No.
have that shit raw.
Stuffed
bro.
peppers is good.
Stuffed bell peppers is
right.
still too strong.
They're cooked though.
I can
Yeah,
taste
I
the bell
that's what
pepper.
I'm saying. Like, yeah.
If they kept like the crunch of the pepper but had zero,
usually-
I love spicy things, and even the taste of like a fresh jalapeno non-cooked is disgusting as fuck to me. I don't like
Really?
the taste of like peppers.
No.
I like the spice, but that's why I don't like bell peppers, because it's not spice. It's like sweet sometimes. It's like
Yeah.
It's just sweet
I
spice.
get that. I
It's
get
like
that.
inconsistent.
it's just like all over the
It's
place.
a mystery for him.
Every time I
Man.
eat it,
You get
it's a different taste, and every time the person is like, "Oh, it's just bell pepper," like, yeah,
what the
I don't.
fuck did you do to the damn bell
Right,
pepper?
every time I have it, it's different. Like,
That should be overpowering all the food.
Right,
Like
like,
whenever
you gotta like bell
You
pepper.
gotta
to
take
eat bell
that
pepper.
shit
Yeah.
off. Oh my god, it's just about
And you
Man.
still
stop
taste
serving
it
that
without,
shit to me.
Fucking
Oh
bell
my god,
peppers
it's
be
still
like-
tastes like-
ingrained in the wood. What the fuck?
They be fucking deboning your taste buds, bro.
It's my chain, bitch. Oh god.
Man. Spinach,
Pump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
cucumbers,
Yes.
asparagus,
Yes.
Yes.
celery. I love asparagus.
I love it.
Yeah.
Asparagus.
Any type of.
And
Yeah,
it blend with whatever you do.
Yep.
Celery,
Yep.
eggplant.
Yeah.
I've never really.
I've
eaten it.
I ain't had eggplant.
And now I never eat it because I just think of it as a dick.
Yeah, my mama, that shit. Purple emoji.
Goddamn emojis ruined the
They made a whole song called Purple Emoji.
Yeah.
They made everything after.
Yeah, they did.
Right.
Kind of.
Is that toxic masculinity? I don't know.
I'm not gonna go to the store and be like, "Hey, y'all got
Nigga
eggplants?"
said
Like,
I'm like, they gonna think your ass is sweet,
Yeah.
bro. I'm like, hey, like, you don't even say that shit. What this is not that type of store.
hey, somebody come get this nigga.
Hot Topic down the road, man. They got the little
Shit,
section
Route
back
21
there.
is over there.
Mushrooms,
Yes.
pickles,
Yeah.
beans,
Yes.
olives.
Olives.
Beans.
Beans. Yes.
Beans is fire.
Beans? Nigga, you tripping on beans?
You know what?
Beans.
You know what fucked me up is having fresh beans, like
Real beans?
like real beans, not the refried.
No, real pinto beans.
Oh, you mean like,
Yeah,
okay, okay.
It's
yeah.
like they boil them bitches in the fucking.
You had them shits in the chili beans we made. That shit.
Nah, I'm good.
You like that shit, motherfucker.
I have
Jay don't know what the fuck he like.
I have refried.
That nigga's a get.
He said, "Nah, I'm good on beans, bruh."
This man can't. We had chili beans in my house like last week.
It's chili beans.
Okay.
Chili
Avocado.
beans?
All beans is fire.
Avocado,
Nigga. Most
yeah.
beans is
Avocado,
fire.
yeah. Absolutely.
Avocado, yeah.
You know what also
Oh, unless it's
ruined
from El Pollo Loco, don't
You know
get that
what?
shit. Just gonna make your stomach hurt.
it? You know what ruined it? Was the time your mom burnt 7 beans soup. And
Yeah.
that shit smelled like.
Farts.
That fucked us, dog.
This house was done for.
Yeah,
After that.
clothes, all type of shit, dog. Smell like beans, nigga.
Peas.
Man.
Oh
Oh hell no! That is probably the worst vegetable. They ain't got
Only
no.
ones I like are those little like
nutritional-
snap peas, the fresh ones.
Yeah,
That's
that's what
it.
you're talking about.
That's
yeah.
it.
Or
Is it edamame?
Sweet ones?
Edamame are
It's
peas
technically
too.
peas, right?
or the
Edamame
chips.
peas too.
The pea
Like the
chips.
regular green peas.
No.
No, I'm not fucking with
The
those.
little
What
green balls.
about the salted pea
For
chips?
what? Like,
Nobody like the salted pea chips.
Those are pea chips.
yeah, that's
I mean,
different.
that don't
That's
give a fuck.
different.
That's like
That's not a
chip
vegetable.
flavored
I know
pea.
it's not a vegetable. You feel me?
Strawberry.
That shit
Yes.
Oranges.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Watermelon.
Yes.
Banana.
Yeah.
Apple.
Yeah.
Pineapple.
Yeah.
Grapefruit.
Yeah.
Grapes.
Grapefruits is fire, especially.
Grapefruit, I haven't eaten enough.
I don't really like grapefruit.
Shut your ass up.
Horny ass.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie.
That
This
shit
might be TMI, but I seen some cut fruit in the.
No, it wasn't even.
Hey, we just gonna keep going, dog.
That nigga Jay was fucking grapefruit.
This nigga tripping. Coconut.
Yeah.
I don't like coconut.
I like
Oh, it's
I like
hard.
real coconut.
Coconut is real coconut cool.
Hit or
but
miss. So
Nah,
I like
yeah.
coconut flavored aloe vera.
Coconut flavor
milk.
shit is fucked up.
Coconut milk.
artificial coconut
Right.
gets kind of dicey, but like
I don't like coconut. Like when
Toasted
it's like
coconut?
when they have it like shredded
Toasted
on top of
coconut.
something.
toasted
You,
coconut.
look how specific you gotta be.
Well, no, I'm just giving an
He's trying to
example.
get really
motherfucker.
specific. Yeah,
Bro, have you
I
ever
just don't
had?
like it, dog.
I had raw coconut too.
But have you had?
Yeah,
Have you
fuck
had?
I don't like raw coconut either.
Yeah,
Have you had
It's like-
the coconut chips? Like it's literally just the strings of
Yeah.
coconut.
So good.
Really?
Man, I'm gonna get some tomorrow.
Right. Trader
I'm
Joe's.
not. I'm not.
Hey,
a
there's
big
one right by
coconut
campus. I'm going tomorrow.
fan. Wheat bread.
Yeah.
yeah.
Wheat bread, yes.
Wheat
I,
bread.
man,
I'll eat it.
I ain't even finna get into it.
It's not
I'm
gonna
not-
be a first choice.
No,
list,
I'd
definitely.
rather
Yeah.
have white bread or
I think
something else.
everybody would
but-
rather
sourdough.
have white
I'll
bread.
also eat it. Sourdough bread,
Yes.
eggs,
Yes.
milk.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
No
Not
milk.
cow milk.
I don't
It's not
know.
because I don't like it, just because I
Yeah,
just
almond milk is much
try to
better,
stay
yeah.
away from
I
it.
can't just drink it.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess that's a no.
Yeah. No, for you.
Yeah.
I gotta have it like mixed with something or something.
Cereal.
Coffee,
Yep.
like see if it was in coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah, coffee. Okay.
Tea,
Yeah.
raisins,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might
Yeah.
eat the whole.
Yeah.
peanut butter,
Yeah.
Yes.
dark chocolate,
Yes.
white chocolate,
Yeah.
yogurt,
Yeah.
Nutella.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
What the
I think you're the pickiest, bro.
Right?
You're the pickiest.
Put Nutella on
That was a
there.
basic
Hey
ass
man,
list,
you
low-key.
really.
Yeah, I'm like,
It
Nutella.
is. It was. You were the one talking the most. You're like, I ain't picky at all.
I ain't
Snail. I don't really like it.
I don't know.
The thing that got me, you started tripping on bees. Nigga. I was like, damn.
Like, nigga, yeah, barbecue baked
Hey,
beans.
bro, nah,
Nigga,
man, I
yeah,
just-
fuck.
When you pour, you eat beans a lot. I used to love corn as a kid. I used to love corn. I can only eat corn off the cob now.
For real.
Like out the can,
yeah.
I can't do that shit no
No,
more.
no, that's just nice.
Yeah, but can't-
But I used to
Yeah,
fuck that
can't-
shit up like crazy.
You gotta eat a cob and put
Off the cob,
whatever on
yeah,
there.
like.
Mm-hmm.
But outside of that, nope. What kind of food would you eat off of your significant other, or what kind of food would you allow your significant other to eat off of you?
That's
I'm going full Eddie Murphy.
like anything, bro.
Steak and fries off her back.
Steak and fries off her back,
Whoa. Oh.
fresh off the pan, so it's like burning her back a little bit.
Yeah, you can get kinky, you know.
That's really specific.
You know, see the Eddie Murphy picture,
Yeah.
or he's in Paris eating steak off some chick's back.
She's just laying down there
Yeah,
in front of him.
swear to God,
That's dope as fuck.
Steak off the back sound cool.
What?
it's fucking.
I mean,
steak
like, well, whipped cream,
whipped cream for sure.
Yeah,
come on.
That's a easy
strawberries,
Yeah, chocolate
candy. We'll just put candy.
candy. Look, fucking.
All right, now let's
Freaky
get a
ass.
little.
I'm about to
Let's go to little weird. Beans.
go. Beans.
We're
Yeah, that could go too many ways.
That's
Go.
the subject, bro.
Get out.
Anyways,
Ask another question.
Okay.
This thing said beads.
Alright. Since we are the Range Brothers, you know, we're all over the place.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the other ones. Y'all hear Baby Keem?
Oh, yeah.
Keem's album?
Keem went crazy.
Oh yeah, that's.
And then on top of that, y'all heard what y'all think about the Kendrick verses or ad libs throughout the album. Well, first let's start here. They said they created 4 languages. They were able to talk backwards in them. I mean, you can hear them on the
Yeah.
backgrounds of some of the beats. It's talking about
Yeah.
in the backgrounds, but
Man.
it added to the album perfectly.
Yeah, no,
Like,
it
I mean,
works. If
Kendrick is like,
Kendrick is one to experiment.
who's someone else that I can compare him to? So it's like easier to understand what I'm trying to say.
I go to the bathroom.
Or you gotta go
But,
back.
sorry.
Or do you want to just pause or
Nah, fuck it.
keep going? All right. Who's an artist I want to compare that uses ad libs really well?
Ad-libs.
Roddy Ricch.
Yeah, Roddy.
Roddy Ricch
ad-libs
uses
shit
his
all the time.
ad libs
Yeah.
really well to build onto his song. And
It
I
adds
think,
layers to it.
yeah, it adds layers to it. And I think Kendrick and Keem, God tier at that shit.
Yeah, very
They're
true.
better than Roddy at it.
I think
You
they
gotta
low-key
think about it too. Like,
set the standard.
Who?
you say who?
They set the standard, like the highest.
Oh, yeah, I think Kendrick for sure set the...
Absolutely.
For sure.
As far as placing them well within your songs.
Yeah.
Migos obviously was the ad-lib
Yeah.
wave
Yeah,
setters.
they definitely
You know,
make ad-libs
Mama!
popular.
They'd be in the
Right, they
background
brought that
going
shit.
crazy. But yeah, so how do you guys feel about the album? Let me hear from y'all.
That one was fucking lit as fuck. That's just better than the
CLB
Drake.
and Donda, right? Both of them.
I've been bumping that shit more than
Both.
yeah.
And not
Yeah,
forced,
yeah,
I feel
right.
like.
No.
With Donda and CLB, I'll say maybe a little less CLB, a little bit more Donda. I feel like the first two times are definitely like
Just a little.
I need to find songs that I actually fuck with, like to listen to. You know what I mean? Going
Yeah.
through.
There's so many damn songs on that shit.
Yeah, definitely.
one of
Between the
reasons
two,
why.
there's what,
Definitely.
50 songs between the two albums?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Crazy.
a lot of music.
Okay.
That's a lot of music.
But just to finish off, I just feel with the Keem album when there were
Wasn't
multiple
forced.
songs. There were multiple songs on there. Even on the first listen, I was like, "Oh, this is probably gonna be added to like a playlist
Yeah.
for sure."
Oh,
Like
yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
all first listen, then you go through, and then you figure out that 90% of the album is
Fucking
playlist worthy.
Event was automatic.
Event.
I was
Event,
this
yeah.
is
Issues, Scars, both were
Scars,
automatic.
yeah.
Scars.
There's one that's kind of like a little interlude.
Boom, or not Boom
I forgot
Man,
what
but
it's
Boom
called.
Man is stupid hard
Boom
too.
Man is,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's hard scapegoat.
16.
16.
16
I
was
like
nice.
the little. I've already told Bobby. I've told Ramon. But if I don't see 16 or hear 16 in the coming of age movie by the end of next year, I'm gonna be upset because that's the perfect
Yeah,
song.
that's just
Yeah.
Yeah, he has some real bops in there, man, for real.
But yeah, I'm trying to think. So we have Trademark USA at the top.
Yeah.
Which was fire.
From there, why don't I just pull out a phone?
Right.
Just so I can have the accurate
The track list.
track list. Yeah, I think it
Take a
goes
look at that.
Scapegoats after that.
Yeah.
I want to say, yeah.
And then from there we have it goes,
it goes Pink
Trademark,
Panties.
Pink Panties.
Pink Panties
is
goes
stupid hard.
stupid.
The P panties.
And then Scapegoats
Mm-hmm.
to Range Brothers,
Mhm.
which is the first Kendrick verse on the album. How do you guys feel about it? Top of the morning. Top of the morning.
South
Top of the
Africa.
morning.
Yeah.
It's just,
no.
You know what I really like? What's that shit? South Africa too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
South
I'm
Africa.
not a big fan of those simple piano beats, but for some reason with that shit, I was just like,
It's his voice, man.
I was
His,
like, this shit goes so hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
his voice on them songs, like he
Yeah.
knows what he's doing. You know what I mean?
What's it called too?
Lost Souls, too. That was.
First
Yeah,
order,
like,
first order
definitely.
of business is probably one of my. I think that's
That
my
album
favorite.
is hard.
Oh, yeah.
And the
Yeah,
fact that it was
album
like a
was
topic that is it better than Drake's album? The fact that Baby
It's
Keem
competing.
can even be a topic to somebody like Drake
Second
is like,
album, right?
come on, bro.
Yeah,
I think
it's
it's
second-
his debut
it
album.
might
I think
be
he only has
this week.
EPs out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
he has The Sound of Bad Habit, which I'm pretty sure
All his shit
is a mixtape, and then 2019
Die for My Bitch.
Die for My Bitch was a mixtape too. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, debut album dropped at the same time as people who have been in the game for over a
Which is
decade.
a statement, and I think Kenny
statement for
instilled
sure.
that in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I for sure think Kenny had him in his back pocket and was growing him as an artist.
Yeah, development.
So then, as soon as he stepped out into the limelight, you can tell Keem knows exactly what he's
What
doing.
Well, because he was writing for.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
lot
for
of
a
big
lot of people.
names.
And Kanye.
Who was?
Kanye
Keem?
Keem?
Yeah.
before he was popping,
That's crazy.
which is probably due to Kenny again. But
I will say real quick, this is kind of a little bit off topic, but those people that are interested in music that don't see themselves performing or aren't really interested in beats, work on writing. You can sell your
You
rhymes.
can still do your thing.
You can still do your thing. If you don't
Man,
have a
talk
singing
about-
voice, you can still write for singers who got that voice, and they will pay you.
Man, look at a Party Next Door.
Party. You don't
they
even make
won
music.
and they
But
won
he
and
writing.
all
But
day.
he writing,
Young-
he's still getting
Young
checks.
Bird.
Young Bird.
Young Bird has made countless hits.
Look at what's his name
Ty Dolla
from
$ign.
Victorious. Perfect example.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
dog.
yeah.
You know who? Be
Yeah, I
writing
didn't.
for,
He
like,
was so
the-
behind the scenes that I never knew. Like I never heard nothing about.
And they still get paid millions.
Yeah.
You know who be writing for a little gang of people? Royce the 5'9".
Oh yeah, Roy, because he has bars for
Yeah, he
days.
does.
He wrote for Kanye, and he even did on this
Yeah.
album, the last album. He even like he did ad libs, but they like edited his voice and shit.
So it sounds like
Yeah, but I
That's
forgot
crazy.
what song it was, but my boy pointed it out to me. He's like, "Hey, Royce is on this song. Like,
That's
listen to
him.
this."
Boy, Royce is
And I was
crazy.
like, "What?"
you can tell.
Yeah.
It's crazy how once you listen to something and know who it's supposed to be, you can
Mhm.
super hear the distortion.
Yeah, and then you could like hear like, "Oh yeah, that is something that he would have said."
Yeah,
Like, you know what I mean?
Priceless Rock too.
Yeah.
Definitely wrote a whole lot of stuff.
Yeah, but back into this album real quick. I want to talk two songs from each of you guys. I'll start first.
Off what?
Melodic Blue, the Melodic Blue.
Okay.
Mine is probably definitely Boo Man, Scars, and then from there I'll probably have to say Trademark USA.
So we're saying top 2 or top 3?
Oh, I did top 3. My
Yeah,
bad.
the top three.
Whatever y'all want. I
This is
said
about
top
the top 16.
top 16 of the whole album.
I'm gonna go with Vent for my number one, dog. That shit just pumps me the fuck up. So hard. Scars is just his heartfelt, like, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
The lyrics are just hard as
Yes,
fuck.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna go with Family Ties.
Family Ties, yeah. Can't go wrong with Family Ties. Still
One
hard.
of the hardest, probably the hardest song.
I do like Range Brothers too.
Yeah.
I will say, one thing that I have noticed with myself, I don't know about if it's the rest of you guys, but usually by the time the album drops, I'm tired of the single.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
True.
done listening
But
to it, and
Family
you listen to everything
Ties-
else.
I still listen to it.
Yeah.
I'll still listen to it. But most times the single that drops, I'm tired of it
Yeah,
by the
I
time the
wanna hear
album.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't be trying to
I
hear it.
definitely skip most times in albums. I'll skip the single that they
But it's
drop.
because
Like-
it's a single. It's probably going to be played a lot before.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely,
like,
definitely. But,
Honestly, do-rag activities, I'll skip that one.
I don't.
The Rag Activity is a
Yeah.
thumper. That shit.
I
I skip it.
it.
I've heard it
Y'all niggas
enough.
tripping.
Mhm.
I mean, the Travis. I mean, I feel like it was.
Come on, man.
I'm probably gonna go past it,
So
but, like,
fire.
right
That
now.
shit was fire.
Do rag
Nah, I'm with
activity.
you, bro. 'Cause
That
you
beat
know what I
inspired.
Yeah.
It's alright. But it has been out the longest.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's been out for like half a year.
It's
Yeah,
been out
it's been out for
some
a
months.
It's been out a while.
So
Yeah, that shit-
but yeah, just the fact like T was saying earlier, just the fact that he's already in the conversation.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's wild.
Like he dropped a week. What was it? 1 week or 2 weeks after?
1 week.
1 week,
1 week after both of them go.
Yeah, that was smart.
and he's up there already. That's crazy.
And I think the Kenny shit hyped it up a lot. I keep
Definitely.
on saying that. And I don't know why I'm saying that. It sounds cliche, but I feel like a lot of people thought that Kenny was probably gonna drop too.
Yeah, which I think he still has. a
Yeah,
chance.
I know
He's
he's sick, dropping probably.
definitely.
Could be before the end of the year, but I think he might drop it like the top.
I heard that he's dropping in like January or some shit.
Yeah, I figure it's gonna be at the
First
top.
quarter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's taking his time with this one, I think.
That's a little. I don't. Actually, I don't think Kendrick cares about the accolades no more. He has a Nobel Peace Prize.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna say
Nobody
like.
can Nobel.
Yeah.
The more I've learned about the music industry, the more I've realized that dropping at the top of the year is kind of dangerous because people forget about your album by the time Grammy nominations come around. But Kendrick
don't matter
don't
with
give a
Kendrick.
fuck. Just like J. Cole didn't give a fuck. He just
No,
dropped.
they don't care.
And
about,
well,
they don't care about no
usually
Grammys.
they align their albums with
Tours.
Grammy time too. Sometimes.
We can talk about that, man. Like, who gives a fuck about the Grammys?
Nobody.
I don't.
Nobody.
You know what I'm saying?
There's none of us.
It's just a group of people that
Don't really
Dictate
fuck
music
with
that don't listen
don't
to
even
music.
fuck with
Man,
music.
don't even fuck
You know what I
with
mean?
it.
It's just all.
Exploiting the fuck out of it.
They just on the outside looking in type shit.
Yeah, dog. That shit's crazy. I
It's
trip out on
basically-
artists that get mad that they don't get Grammys. Like, I kind of get it, but then at the same time, I'm like, why the fuck
Yeah,
you
you
give a
look
fuck
at-
about
you know
what
why?
these niggas care, dog? Like, fuck them.
It's like a
Validation point.
Yeah, that's
almost,
true.
well, I will say that I was gonna say it's almost like a catch-22 at the moment because if you say fuck the Grammys, you'll never get a Grammy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if you never get a Grammy, you can't up your price by like
Yeah,
you
when
can't
that
double the
Grammy, when that
price.
Grammy,
Yeah,
that's
or even a
definitely-
nominee.
even
You go from-
even if you're Grammy nominated, like when they book you,
Yeah, it's
Grammy
different.
nominated
Different type of
Kendrick Lamar or Grammy nominated Shino.
That shit's different.
I need 50 racks for
At
this.
least. Yeah.
At least I need 100. I need.
Yeah.
I'm nominated.
Nigga.
No, literally. But then if you are to conform to what the Grammys is looking for, then
You get
most
shot.
of your fans are gonna be like, "Oh, you changed. You did this."
Yup.
Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So it's like a catch-22 until they take their community back. Until hip hop people get all the invaders out, and it's really hip hop culture by people who love hip hop. All
Yeah,
music is
definitely.
controlled
And
by
I mean,
people
like, that's
who
when
don't. You just see the dollar amount.
They were never even like hip hop didn't get added till so long later
Yeah.
when it was developed. I mean, it was sort of kind of getting there, I think. But regardless, yeah, I'm like, these people weren't even checking for us in the first place. I don't understand why we hold them to such a.
That's what I'm
standard.
trying to fucking say, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that's just crazy.
But everybody has their opinions.
Yeah.
Well, it's. Let's not beat around the bush. It's because they've been sold the dream that the white man gets them to where they need to be.
It's validation, and
It's
it's,
yeah.
I think it's
You did a good job, boy.
yeah.
Here's a Grammy.
and
Yeah,
and it with the monetary profit as well.
Yeah, especially the I think more artists these days are in it for the profit more so than the validation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
For sure.
that shit probably.
Because
That's sad.
even Kanye, look at Kanye. I mean, the more Grammys he gets, the more money he
Whatever.
could charge.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I have 10 Grammys. I have 20 Grammys.
Watch out,
I have
listen.
30 Grammys. I need $1 million just for me to walk
You gotta
into
think
your
about it.
place of business. Like,
Yeah.
That's like
Must have
LeBron
music
going to the
related.
finals.
Yeah, like,
and just winning 25 times.
It's like
Shit
they just
crazy.
got a fucking grip on you, bro.
they do.
No matter what, you could be dropping fire. And if you don't get a Grammy, like,
That's why people need to start shifting more
That's fucking
towards
crazy.
title
Yeah.
or like services kind of more owned by.
Yeah, but I don't
People
know
of the
about
culture.
Tidal. But yeah.
I mean, out of all the streaming services,
Well,
Tidal is
obviously
the best.
Tidal's the
Yeah,
first
Tidal's
one,
the best
but I'm
one.
like still even now because they don't even like their users like that. Well, they're users, but I feel like they artist area is just like so. We're not gonna talk about that, but yeah, Tidal or any other.
Someone needs to start a streaming service that is from the culture just for specifically hip hop. Because I'm tired of losing new drops of hip hop music. My entire library consists nothing of rap and R&B. And if I go to browse right now,
Oh, it's all country.
J Balvin,
Oh, just kidding.
Casey
Oh,
Musgraves,
there it is.
Metallica. Like, who are these people?
You say who's
what is that? Spotify? What is
No,
that?
this is
Everybody-
Apple
everybody-
Music. Apple Music.
That's it. That's
I
But
think
like,
it's, you gotta understand these record labels be having their hands
That's
on all
what
that
I'm
shit.
talking about.
Yeah, that's what
So-
they say. It's the best selling or most anticipated, but
Exactly.
it's really who paid
It's-
the most money to.
Yeah, to get their shit
Be
Who
sure
wanna
marketed.
promote it? Who promotes
Yeah.
it the most?
Yep.
That's
crazy.
what
That's
we is at the
ridiculous.
end of the day.
That's
When-
why we need someone who is willing to
But
create a
that's-
service
that's-
based off of.
That's easier than.
It is definitely easier said than done, and it's more about the people supporting it.
But
than
then
it
it's
is
like,
even
well,
about
how
stuff.
they
And
gonna
then
make
getting
money,
rights
bro?
to even certain shit, you have to
Because
just.
there's some people that don't listen to that shit.
Yeah.
There's certain people that don't listen to
Because
hip-hop,
like
you know
Apple
what I
and
mean?
Spotify has, well, not only that too, but Apple and Spotify have such.
But you have a
fucking hold on the
specific-
market.
No.
niche.
But you have a specific niche.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it might work real
And,
well.
and we're not
And it's
talking
the
about,
hip-hop.
when I say someone needs to create it, I'm talking about someone that we're all gonna know.
Yeah.
You know what I
Like
mean?
an
artist.
face.
If J. Cole, Kendrick, and goddamn Big Sean came together to make a goddamn
That will
streaming
never happen.
service. I know, I'm just saying, like, I'm just throwing out names, but if, like, a collective.
Okay, each other.
Yeah, they would.
Look at Tidal had a pretty big explosion off Rip just because Jay-Z's name was attached to it.
And
Yeah.
then they did the whole campaign where they added everybody else to the roster, which was like Nicki Minaj, Rihanna.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know what
Yeah,
I
all
mean?
that shit.
So, like, if they're able to do that and actually uphold their stream.
It
Because I
can't-
feel
it
like
can't
the
be done.
problem with Tidal was that it had that initial influx, and then outside of that, that was it.
Well,
No more
and
exclusive albums,
the membership,
the
they didn't have a
membership-
free, they didn't have a free platform at first. So it's like you could download Tidal, but you couldn't use it.
Apple Music is the same way, though, so I don't see what's the problem with Tidal.
Well,
being
because
that
Tidal's
way.
a new, I guess it was a new
Because-
one, new on the block.
I'm not going. Do I want to
Why
say
would I-
it? Do I want to go there?
Do it.
Go ahead.
It's because it's a black man that owns it, so then it's like, oh, come on, man, like, you supposed to do this, and you supposed to do that, but when a white man starts up a business and he asks you for a membership for
it's
RIP,
that, because he came in the game late. Fucking Apple Music and Spotify was already.
Yeah, they
like,
already
yeah,
had
but
their email
he's saying the
list.
problem with people
They still have-
people not wanting it.
Well, isn't it more expensive too?
Yeah.
Slightly.
Man.
Because it's like premium.
But do you also
exclusives and all
do
type
you
of
all,
shit,
like?
you
I
know?
mean, it's like I'm playing devil's advocate because like
Oh yeah.
at the end of the day, like someone like me, I really enjoy music, so I also know I need to get a title membership to be honest. But I know that if I want to
Same.
look at a song, it gives me literally all the writing credits, everyone who is a part of the like Apple Music don't do that shit.
Mm-hmm.
If I wanted to be like, who made this beat? I
Who
couldn't
does
go
that?
through
Tidal does
Tidal
it?
does it.
Yeah, Tidal does.
No, they fucking don't.
Yes, they do.
What?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I think it's and
So like it's a little bit more, but look at all the information they get. Like
yeah,
That's dope.
then because then
Yeah.
as
I'm
people
alright.
who appreciate music, it allows you to appreciate people behind the scenes
That's
too.
right.
I like this dude because every song that I look up and I'm like, who
I
made
see
this
his
beat?
name.
I see his name.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start looking for his beats more when I listen to music. You know what I mean? So like
I didn't
Apple
know that.
Music don't do that shit. We're back from a short commercial break brought to you in part by
805.
yes.
Do you like beer?
We do.
Facts.
We do.
But yeah, we back. I still want to talk about music a little bit.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I forgot the topics.
It was
What was the first?
It was
first
about
one was
crispy,
about-
refreshing
it was
beer.
about, it was about the
Why we regroup?
the verses.
Oh yeah, the verse. Thank you. Yeah, this is a team. This is team effort here, you know. Team effort here at the Allegedly podcast.
Okay.
But yeah, let's talk about the possible verses. I mean, Diddy just tweeted out and shut that shit down low key. But Jermaine Dupri against Diddy. Who got the vote to win that?
That's Diddy all day.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I gotta give it to Diddy because it just everything that he produced that was coming out was just different.
Yeah.
Not even different, but just like real. I wouldn't say real rap. I feel like Jermaine Dupri was more like pop oriented. And, you know, he didn't really get into like the grimy shit like Diddy did with Biggie and Mason.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask this first. Would that even be a good versus? Would
No.
it be like
I don't think
single
so.
digits to double digits?
It'd be some hits. So I don't think it would be like a shutout.
Would it be a
think
blowout?
I think it would be.
But I'm like,
That'd be
yeah, I'm
a
like,
definite.
you can't really,
Like
you
15 to
just
5
say Biggie.
type shit.
Biggie kill off anybody on him, so deaf. Low key.
15 to.
Besides Bow Wow, maybe.
He might go 20 and 0.
Yeah.
Yeah, no
That's a
way.
very
Nah,
high chance.
Nah.
I think them niggas will get
What is it?
jump.
Or
Chris,
what-
I mean,
yeah.
nigga, he'll get a couple of them. I won't get.
Yeah, he'll get the crisscross.
Mm-hmm.
Would he though?
He'll get Jermaine Dupri.
Yeah.
Like you gotta think about his writing
I
credits
mean, it
too.
depends on what. Well, I
Let's
don't know.
play.
What do you put in?
He wrote in We Belong Together, I'm sure.
Like if you play Biggie and then he plays crisscross, like it's gonna be like I think
Yeah.
Biggie won, dog.
No, yeah. I wouldn't. That's a horrible matchup. You can't come out the
It's
gate.
the placement
Like,
too.
that's what-
Yeah.
But they already know their placement before they do the verse.
Cause who does he have that's like Biggie, bro?
Nobody.
He got nobody like
Bow Wow.
Bow Wow.
That's the only-
You
TLC.
Like, Bow Wow's
Yeah,
not
TLC.
touching
No, it's
Biggie.
not be.
Monica.
TLC is though.
Touching Biggie out of his
Actually,
whole
Bow Wow
roster.
is too. They,
I don't even
they
think
got records
anybody-
sold.
I don't even think anybody's touching Mace on his roster.
They turned into a pastor, so we not even.
I mean, but still, like when he was spitting and shit,
Yeah,
like
definitely.
That's why he's such a good pastor.
yeah, he probably be spitting. some
Spitting up
serious.
there, yeah. Know with his words. Yeah, I don't think. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think it'd be
Like,
better.
let the money chase the
Man.
plates. Pass it around this evening.
Right. Onto a new hustle.
Man, newer, better hustle.
Right, legal hustles. But yeah, I don't think it'd be much of a matchup. Now that we sit here and kind of think about it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like I don't even have to just the mention of
Yeah, a couple
Biggie,
of songs.
Mace, like just
Yeah,
certain
those two
people,
alone, like
Not
those
talking
two alone,
is
just wipe out
most
the majority of his.
discographies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, I don't think it'd be. Who could go up against Diddy then?
Junior Mafia too.
Shit, as like a producer, pretty much.
Someone's
You said
writing
on the
any
city,
type of
Like,
writing
any type
credits.
of- Damn, who could
Dre.
go up against Dre, I guess.
But that'd be overkill if Dre go over against Diddy.
Yeah, it would be.
Because Dre got stupid shit.
Yeah.
Or is it
Got
producer?
Pop,
What would they be
Snoop.
going up against? Is he, as producers?
Producing and
or
writing
is-
credit. Because
all that- all
every
them songs,
they all do writing credit. I
That's
don't
just
know.
crazy.
You remember what's his
Pac?
name?
You said Pac?
Pac, he's gonna have to go against Pac. He's gonna have to go against
Quick-
Snoop. He's
Quick
gonna
question:
have to go
do we
against-
know how much writing credits Pac had back in the day? Does he have a lot? Does he have none?
he
Is it,
has a lot.
is it even recorded?
He made a whole lot of music, so I know he has a lot of writing credits. Probably.
Ooh, I don't know.
What do you mean, like he wrote for other people?
Yeah, did he?
Oh, I don't know.
Or was that still the era of like I write
Writing
for
your own
myself?
Oh no, he was
Yourself, but you
definitely
got-
writing for himself.
Yeah, no.
Well, no, I definitely think he was writing for himself, but
People start
As far as who
because
he
Dr.
wrote
Dre
for.
was writing. Jay-Z wrote for Dr. Dre. You feel me? Snoop.
yeah.
Yeah, Dr. Dre don't
Easy.
really write shit.
Dre wrote for Easy.
But you got to think was that in the '90s or was that
That was
more
the
in
90s.
I know Ice Cube was writing.
Oh yeah,
the
that's true.
majority
Actually,
of all
yeah.
that
Yeah.
nigga shit.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Ice Cube.
Yeah.
Put up a good.
Yeah, but
That'd be
I'm like that's not the same
closer.
person though.
But it's, yeah.
Like as far as like mogul status, I guess you P Diddy, and you had to go straight producer like Timbaland, like you and Timbaland. I don't think already did it versus.
You
Like
did well.
Pharrell, like shit like
I
that.
don't even-
But even
Cut
Pharrell,
Pharrell?
too big.
Go up against Diddy.
No,
Yeesh.
it's too much
think-
going on.
I think he would put up a better fight than Jermaine.
Definitely
absolutely.
would.
No,
Definitely
that nigga
would.
got hits.
Honestly,
Hits for sure.
I think he might. It's a
He might beat that
possibility.
That
nigga.
would be
I ain't gonna
close.
lie,
It's a possibility.
cause Happy, you turn on, turn on Happy. You turn
Nah,
on
but like,
Happy.
damn, Pharrell. Okay. You know, Pharrell did a lot of shit in the '90s that I don't even really know about either. Like,
Man,
Yeah,
yeah,
he was
I'll see like random shit.
He was
Like,
behind the scenes a
producing
lot.
and-
Him and what's his
His
name?
beats?
Yeah,
You know, Pharrell did the McDonald's.
Mm.
I'm loving it.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And they could be producing commercials.
All right, wait a second.
Yeah, I think that's a mix up.
Wait a second.
What?
Is it Pharrell or is it Pusha T?
It's Pusha.
Pharrell.
Pharrell.
Pusha T did Arby's.
Nah, Pusha T did McDonald's. I think.
Nah,
Pharrell
Pharrell did
definitely
McDonald's
did
because
McDonald's.
Pharrell got fired from McDonald's and he told a story. He's like, yeah, I got fired from McDonald's like 3 times and then I ended up
That's
doing
crazy.
that.
I might
Yeah,
go
look
Pusha T did Arby's.
Well, that could make sense too.
We
I think
love the meat.
That's all he
Oh,
did.
Yeah,
yeah,
I think
that
he
dude.
did.
That's,
But I don't think it was the We Love the Meat Jam. It could have been that.
Bum.
I don't know, but I heard he'd be.
Remember what's his name was talking about Joe Biden? Joe Biden when he was talking about it. I can't remember what the Asian, not agent, but it was like one of the people.
Homies.
Mm-hmm.
No idea.
All right. Well,
Got that out of the way.
All right.
right now that that's out the way, so y'all don't have any like real contenders that you think like.
Keep going.
So Pharrell,
Pharrell could.
yeah, Pharrell.
Pharrell could definitely go against Diddy.
Yeah, other than
Just leave
that.
it there.
I would say
I even, man.
I'm trying to think like maybe like a Khaled, like that'd be a good matchup.
Khaled, man.
Um,
Khaled's ridiculous.
Yeah.
yeah, Khaled's got some hits. That's all he.
Not
has.
some.
Yeah,
has
he got too many.
A lot.
I'm trying to think too. So yeah, I think that would probably be my list. Probably like Khaled, Drake,
Pharrell.
Pharrell,
I used to
Timbaland,
hate him when he came out, bro.
Swiss
I didn't.
Beats.
I love all
I
this.
used to
I hate
And
him.
then, like, after a while, I was like,
Once Snapchat came around, that's when I started hating DJ Khaled.
for real.
That was actually when I was fucking with him because he was a
That's
fat
not
nigga and he was
terrible.
talking
It
that
was
shit. And he's still fat as ever.
Blessings.
Lion!
Liar.
That was tripping.
Alright, what are we getting into here? Change the topic.
Yeah, I mean, Jermaine Dupri in 90s, 2000s S. Another one of their peers, I guess you can say.
Different.
Brittney. Are you guys up to date to
Brittney Spears.
to an extent with Brittney?
Yeah, the conservatorship.
I know she been going wild since the
Yeah,
early
I haven't.
2000s.
I know you was talking about a video. I haven't seen that video you talking about, but I do know that she's a puppet, basically. Like everyone has control of her life, and she's just supposed to do all the entertaining things.
I
Yeah.
think they just they've been fucking with her whole life.
Yep.
Like from
Very much so.
from when she started shaving her head and all that, like way back in the day.
Yeah.
And
That's
then
what because she probably only has control of her body.
I don't know what the hell she got.
No, actually she doesn't, because they said they have control when she has kids.
They basically said like handlers. That's what they.
Yeah,
that's
they're
more,
like handlers.
more or less on that type of too.
So she can't do nothing. She just
Not without their
Well,
approval.
now
I think she just won the case now.
yeah, she just got signed over.
No, I thought I read something that
That the dad dropped
that the
it.
dad that it got denied, and then the dad for $2 million would say that he would petition to end it.
Yeah.
Actually, you
Yeah,
right.
that sounds
you're
right.
Because he still has. I think he still does have guardianship over her.
That's fucked up.
Because she
though.
just got there was a video where she had gotten an iPad. And I guess she ain't used the iPad.
Yeah, they said that she was like crazy about the iPad or something.
Right. She was like over like ecstatic. But it was almost like she ain't never seen one before. Or been able, people interpreted it as like her being like crazy or insane, and other people interpreted it as like an innocent thing, like an innocent thing, like something that I wasn't able to really enjoy before because
Now she
I was
has a
probably
chance.
dealing with all of whatever the fuck I was dealing with, you know.
Yeah.
And now you have a chance to sort of kind of redeem
That's
that.
crazy.
Yeah, that's
Imagine that shit, bro. Like you just locked away from nothing. You can't have no type of nothing, bro. No
Yeah.
electronics. Like
And
that's some
drugs.
scary shit.
And even they want to say like she has like a mental. I mean, obviously everyone deals with something behind closed doors, but like I don't ever remember looking at her and being like, oh, there's something wrong with her. Like when she shaved her head, given I was younger.
Yeah.
But even then, I don't think I looked at her and was like, oh, she's like mentally ill. I'm like, she's just going through something right now.
Yeah,
Like,
I
it's
see
a
her.
phase. Like,
She was she was kind of wilding out a little bit though. I'm not gonna cap.
she was wild. So
Was she
why
named-
She was like
front of
making
that, or
she was making like speaking like she was from England and like just being weird as hell. Like, I remember like a video where she was at a gas station and she was just wilding out. And then that was the time when she had her head shaved and all that.
Yeah.
But one thing that I do want to mention is when she was wilding out with her head shaved around that time, she said something about a cloning facility. And she was like, they're cloning people, there's a cloning facility and this and that and this. She kept talking about that shit, right? And they like locked her ass, like, you know what I'm saying? They took her ass
We're gonna put
down.
a stop to all of this.
But there is a cloning facility. It's in Canada, and it's called CloneAid, and it's public record. You could Google it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, and that shit comes up, bro. Like they really cloning niggas. Like I don't know how long they've been doing it, but they doing it.
Right.
So that just it makes me think like,
Was she onto something?
yeah.
I'm sure
she
she
did
is.
all people, they got insight more than we do. They see behind closed doors, especially a woman such as Brittney Spears was probably offered to come behind closed doors with certain very rich and powerful men. So she might know some shit.
No, for
Yeah.
sure.
You know what I mean? She fits that, what's the word I'm looking for? That image in which they look for. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Petite, big boobs, white, blonde hair.
Yeah, the industry's gonna do some crazy things. Yeah, you know, you just gotta be alert and vigilant. A lot of people don't have people around them that's gonna keep them above, you know, or above water. Yeah, stop them from sinking.
I do want to get into, because you were saying she was saying some crazy shit in a video. Was it recent, or was it the one that you was talking about?
I haven't seen anything recently where she was saying anything.
But the
crazy,
cloning
but,
one is
like,
what you was gonna talk
That
about.
was one of them I was talking about. Yeah, that was back in the days though. And but I have been seeing some other things, like there would be people in her comments when she would post stuff. They'd be like, "Hey, if you're in trouble, put a blue shirt on in your next video," and she'll put a blue shirt on.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I've seen.
She
I've
had
seen
those
that
little-
shit.
Yeah.
So I definitely think there's a lot going on with her behind closed doors that
Yeah, definitely.
that we're not even gonna know until it's the surviving the
Surviving.
Yeah.
Man.
yes, surviving your handlers type
Right,
shit.
yeah.
If she wants to do that, you know what I mean? If she doesn't write a book,
No,
I don't think we'll
I
ever
think there's
know.
gonna be other people doing that for her, but
I don't think we're gonna know. I don't think they're gonna let anything out.
I mean,
No, I'm talking about to the extent, because it's probably to a wild extent.
and if
like,
you think about it,
yeah.
I think there's a lot of documented. You got the infamous little paparazzi Joan where she was in the car. Damn near, like it wasn't off. She wasn't off alcohol. She was definitely off a different substance. So, like you got a situation like that where you just see nobody around her, making sure that she's in, with her, ideal situation. So they have a lot of documented evidence of that. So I feel like they definitely gotta they definitely gotta make they can make a.
But they just got denied.
Who
Her.
You said they got denied for doing
ending it.
Yeah.
Oh, for ending the
Conservative thing.
case.
Yeah.
To
You think it's been going on?
To frame her.
Like
Yeah.
just think about it. Too. You think it's been going on this long, and you're gonna tell me that paparazzi pictures from 2010s, 10 years later, is gonna be what ends it now?
Oh, definitely not.
Like no, this shit is not ending, bro. Like unless she wants to pay $2 million, that's a fuck ton of money for people that shouldn't even be dictating your life no more anyway. So even I wouldn't even want to pay that shit. Like,
wait, it's $2 million for her to settle out or something like
basically, like he said, if you pay me $2 million, I'll petition for it to be.
That nigga said petition, not even change.
Yeah, petition for it to be ended.
He said, "I'll try."
That's her own dad.
Yeah.
Her dad.
Her dad's a conservator.
Fucked up.
Yeah,
Own family.
You need an ass whip,
bro.
For sure.
Yeah. That shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah, just mention your own pops.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go off the deep end a little bit. We've had our break.
Yeah.
So, could you just imagine what her parents like? Because, we're a little bit. We like to think outside the box as far as like people selling their souls, and we believe that people do, because people say it in their own music. But could you imagine the shit that they might have forced her to do?
Oh, yeah, it might have been some hype
If you're like shitty enough to control your grown ass daughter to this extent, to saying when she can have children, like who's to say that they wouldn't be willing to sacrifice her in some type of way
they definitely
to
did.
get to a certain type of status, and then you keep this barrier in order for it to never be known?
Yep. That's how a lot of people do it too.
Because Brittney Spears was extremely popular.
Yeah.
Well, superstar.
Super.
And then you gotta think the only reason she fell off was because she went to such dramatic change.
Yeah, definitely.
And that shit maybe just drove her insane.
After
I don't even think it drove her
Not even drove
insane.
her,
I
it
think
just made her lose her cool, I guess you can say.
Yeah.
I think they fucked with her.
I feel like they definitely
They did
some hot shit because it's just I don't know, for somebody to go that manic so quick, and I mean I guess you could blame it on the fame and whatnot, but I just feel like for somebody to go from 0 to 100 like that, that's sort of kind of, you gotta understand that's probably trauma, and if you think about it, I ain't even forget to, but trauma,
Yeah, but not to be like an asshole, but if just to be kind of realistic, most of those people that end up in those manic states end up ODing. They end up You know what I mean? She kind of went through this manic state, and people just assumed she was on drugs. And I mean, like you said, there were some pictures of like her all out of it, and I'm sure there was probably reports of her going to rehab back in the day, but that could have just all been they was just doing some fucked up shit to her, and they said she was going to rehab, but it's really just because they were keeping her locked in the house for 4 months
and doing whatever electroshock therapy.
If they were really like messing with her brain like that, then
you know how easy it is to mess with the brain like that.
Man,
it's
that's crazy.
ridiculous.
They like literally like I was looking at something.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I was looking at. This guy was talking about Candyman, the movie, the new one that came out, and he said that there's flashing lights at the end of this movie, and it's in a rhythmic pattern, and I guess they say something, and then the dude was talking about it. He was just like, "Hey, this is how they fuck with your brain. Like when they flash lights in this pattern, and they say this,
that makes a lot of sense.
It's for triggers.
So we not, So I mean, if we alluding to it, but MK Ultra for sure is like it's the CIA. we already did classify basically, and they had study cases where they would use torture tactics and also electroshock therapy and induce you and basically the brainwash. And I think it started with I'm not gonna I know it was definitely during like war periods. Can't exactly state which wars, but
I also want to. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say a lot of it started in the 50s.
yeah, I think the 50s sounds about right.
Psychedelics and
Yeah, all that shit. Just,
If we want to really get into this, like the whole war on drugs and psychedelics, it started in the 50s. And I'm sure you guys know this too, that
just
go ahead. No, go ahead.
To cut you off, like the funny part in the in Pineapple Express, when like we're gonna test subject blah blah blah, and he gives them the
intro scene,
and that was in like the 50s, wasn't it?
Yeah,
like
no, it was in the
50s.
50s.
Yeah, like
like that shit, like actually.
But they did that shit. They gave people drugs and just
weed,
sat there and watched.
And it'd be a placebo effect sometimes. Sometimes you wouldn't even smoking this shit, but that just goes to show you how quickly your mind can be altered just by somebody telling you.
The fake shot when you give people shots of water and then they start acting on toe up.
What were you gonna say though?
Fuck.
It started in the
50s,
50s, war on drugs.
Yeah.
Where was I going with this?
You were saying something along the lines of...
Yeah,
you were
talking
saying
about psychedelics.
You were talking about psychedelics
it started in the 50s.
Like MK Ultra.
The mind control shit.
Yeah.
So a big part of the reason they banned psychedelics is because, you guys also know this too, that it expands your mind and you can, you're thinking on another plane, and the government knew that.
Yeah.
And that's
how you break it, basically.
They want you to...
Because once you have... I get what you're saying, because like if you think about it, once you have new thought processes, basically...
You break out of
that aren't... already affected by what's been done, then it breaks the whole thing because your thought process then allow you to think what they weren't allowing you to think about before,
or what they were blocking you from thinking.
Blocking you from thinking. So that makes sense. Yeah, I mean.
Oh, that's what I was talking about. So that they banned a lot of them, and then these like antipsychotic drugs, they would give to like anyone who spoke out against the government, anyone who spoke out against the wars.
Right.
So they would literally like chemically castrate their brains.
We're already going. If you think about it, when it comes to people with ADHD, they're people that are extremely active and their brain is constantly flying.
Yeah.
So if you think about it, most people that are organizers, most people that are like at the forefront of movements, most likely have like an attention deficit disorder because they would have to be thinking about so much and being able to process so much.
A lot of artists, a lot of entertainers.
So you'd have to think, oh, he has ADHD. Here's a pill, calm him down.
Have you ever taken Adderall?
Yeah, it calms it. Like for us, no, it's not. For us, it focuses. You hyper focus on things. That's why people take Adderalls to finish papers.
Adderall is just crazy.
I took that shit in college one time, bro, and it just like I felt like it cut off all thought.
Yeah,
like from
it's only what you're looking at.
It was so weird,
so
bro.
you just feel like it's like a
tunnel. It's literally like tunnel.
No,
like it's you can only think about what you're looking at. Type shit.
Yeah. But the weird thing is about that shit is like, especially if you're writing a paper, you're just rambling.
Yeah, probably.
It ends up coming out as just
fucked up, man. You probably have to
not necessarily
down
random.
Before.
It's like tied together, but it's all over the place.
Like mumble. So you just go, but the thing
you just
is,
bouncing from point to point to point to point.
But yeah, you can still revise it once you're done.
I'm gonna give y'all a trick. You just go through and you just add certain, like if your vocabulary is where it should be once you're in college, you just go through and transition all your weak thes or like the simple words, and you throw in your buzzwords, and then it, because the buzzwords are like, you'll realize that big words are just really specific.
Yeah.
So then you just use the right big words that are being specific about the thing you need it to be about, and then your paper looks great. Just so you know if you're going to school. That's how you do it. You just write it real simple and then go through and add a few big words.
Oh, God. Legend University, tap in. We got hoodies coming soon.
Hoodies coming soon.
We're educators out here too, you know?
I'm starting class next semester.
But I don't want to go nowhere yet because this whole like mind control thing
No,
is
we're-
like
I wanna talk about something real quick.
Oh, go ahead.
It's on the same topic. There's just this dude. It's the quietest room, like on Earth, right?
I've heard of
Oh,
that.
I've heard of that
And
too.
this dude goes in the room,
And you
with
only
the
have a
silent
certain amount of
room.
time. Like people only last a certain amount of
Yeah,
time.
and
before
this
going
guy
insane.
was like, "I'm gonna break the record," right? So he goes in there and he sits down, and it's just fucking dark, pitch black. And this dude said that like, I guess he started seeing like a creature or something.
Fuck.
After a while, and then after a while, he said like he first heard his heartbeat. That's how quiet the room was.
Yeah.
And then after he heard his own heart beating, like he started hallucinating, and then I guess he hallucinated to the point to where he seen like some demonic type of thing, and then I guess a security guard that was supposed to let him out went to the bathroom real quick. And this nigga was like banging on the door to come out.
Get the fuck out.
And he wouldn't come out, dog. And supposedly this dude is in a mental hospital still.
He went to solitary confinement.
Yeah, because of
Voluntarily.
that experience.
That's how motherfuckers be in the
Sensory
hell, too.
deprivation is wild.
Yeah.
It's have you guys ever done
Start
that?
seeing shit.
Yeah, because your mind needs to be able to perceive something. So if it can't,
Blank space.
if
It
it
makes
can't
sense. Starts
hear
making
nothing,
shit
it
up.
will just make up shit. That's why, like, I'm not the
Travel
only
in
one.
the dark at night.
I'm not the only one who's done this before, but like, when the house is like, not quiet, but not quite loud, like you'll hear your name get yelled.
That's weird. I have heard my name get yelled.
It's like for me,
Yeah, I've had
it's
that.
just random places. It'd be anywhere.
Could be
No,
this
yeah.
album.
If
But
like,
it
you kind of
just-
like tune out a little bit.
Yeah, but for me, yeah, if you tune out when you tune out a little bit, it's almost like your
It
your
brings you back,
senses
like,
aren't
right.
your senses aren't getting enough for your brain, so like
They just automatically
it
snap
pulls
at
you back, and then you start listening, you look for things, but
That shit
Hey,
happens.
I got a
at work.
crazy thought about that. What if that is somebody that's talking about you, that's close to you, that you're connected to?
Ooh. I could believe it, because I always hear names about me.
That's
I'm
crazy,
Yeah.
right?
I'm too
Like,
popular.
anytime they say your name, or what do they say? You get
what if it's like your mom?
That's another sense.
What if it's like really low key your mom talking about you,
because it's always my mom's voice.
and it's just
It's
like,
always your mom voice.
It's always for me. It's always my
yeah,
mom's
it is
voice.
my mom's voice too.
But then again, I got yelled at a lot from like the other rooms.
You got PTSD.
So like, I might just be hearing. You know
This
how
man
they
just having
say.
flashbacks.
You know how they say you get them phantom rings in your pocket where you feel like your phone vibrating.
yeah, we get
And
that
they
shit all the
don't.
time. Yeah.
Like I'm just so used to like someone yelling my name from the other room. I'm just
Yeah.
like I just hear it all the time.
But like humans do have that other sense where like you know when someone's looking at you or talking about you.
Mhm.
Yeah, like
Like,
you know, car
that's the
pulling up
sixth
beside
sense.
you slow.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a sixth sense.
Dude, my shit's crazy because
These are
my
vibrations.
ear like
Yeah, you can get
pull
perked up.
it. No, it literally pulls towards like where I feel the.
I feel my
Yeah,
body
you're
pull,
like my
I feel
ear,
my
you're
whole
like
damn,
flinches
like
back.
back, shoulder
no,
type
yeah,
shit.
like it like pulls. It's
It's
kind of
weird.
crazy.
It's like
But
a
like
defense
I know
mechanism.
like someone's looking at me because my ear like it almost like flexes
Yeah.
on whatever side where it's coming from.
It's weird, bro. Like I don't think I feel it, but
You're
I
just aware
look.
of it, right?
Yeah, you be knowing.
I'll just look like for no reason. I'll just be like boom, and like
and you
someone's
catch
looking
it.
at me.
You
and
catch
I'm
it
just
right
like,
then. You
I'm
know
like,
it's
what the fuck
a-
you looking at, bro? Like,
So wait,
I'm
so
holding
should
my ass.
Should we be real worried when like we're like by ourselves and we look into something it's just black?
I don't like that. I've done that. I do that.
No,
Quick story.
yeah.
Quick
Oh,
story. I mean, it's
shit.
not really scary, but like, I used to do security, and I was at this winery one time, and I had like the graveyard, 12 a.m. to 8 a.m. And we was supposed to like do like a loop. We had a golf cart, so we just drove it, but we were supposed to do this loop, but we're like the big barrel, like, well, they're not barrels, they're like big ass metal tanks.
Like the big canisters.
Yeah, the big canisters holding all the wine, but like it'd be like 6 deep, so like you can kind of see because the moon's coming through where I'm driving. But like if you look down, bro, that shit was so terrifying. My mind played
Was
so
it like
many
a field or was it just?
No,
open?
it's covered because
Okay.
it's like the tanks of wine that like are
Yeah,
sitting and
distilling.
distilling whatever. You know,
Yeah.
they're just sitting there, but it's just like
A big
it
area.
was probably like 6 or 7 long and like 6 or 7 deep each row.
Oh yeah.
So like obviously like the light slowly fades off further and further back.
Oh,
That shit was terrible. I used to fly by there just like this. I did not want to see
Not trying to
nothing. I
see
was not
nothing.
trying
I
to.
hope
Yeah,
this is
you
good.
when you know you're not
Like-
supposed to be looking at something, you just be there. Man.
Yeah, I know I
don't be
was
playing with
like,
that shit.
I know if I would have looked down there like I was supposed to, I probably would have seen something I didn't want to see one of them nights.
That's like,
crazy,
yeah,
bro.
for sure. Like going in like the living room. Like I went in the living room yesterday, and you know how your eyes start to get, you have to like get
Adjust.
adjusted.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that's probably like, yeah, that's definitely like the scariest thing. You be looking for something and you just be feeling like everything is on you. I don't know. That might be anxiety.
Yeah.
So shit.
Low key, but
Well, it's
I
a
mean,
perception. You can't see how far things are from you.
Yeah.
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 So you just feel like, okay, well, if I can't see how far it is, then it
I
must
don't know
be
what the fuck.
Right
is going on.
next
right
to
next to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's some crazy shit.
We went super.
We went.
Yeah,
Yeah, off the Richter.
so far.
We were still brain associated, but
Yeah.
do you want to go back to
Let's go back.
you want? I still kind of want to talk about brainwashing, like because it's
Subliminal
through
messaging.
subliminal messaging. Yeah, it's through a lot, bro. Like
Yeah.
even just like
Propaganda.
and sometimes it's not as complex as flashing lights in a movie.
It's real
Sometimes
subtle.
it's as simple
I
as
mean-
saying vaccines are causing something that it's not causing.
I mean, we could go back to the beginning of like brainwashing. You know how that shit started popping off? Like when they really started experimenting with people, it was at the drive-through theaters, and they wanted to sell more food.
Oh,
They wanted to sell more food.
Oh, I know where you're going with this.
All
Me
that.
too.
Yeah.
And so like they would play their little commercial or whatever, and it would just flash like buy Coke, right? And then the Coke sales went up like 60% or something
Like
wild.
wait, so like in between the flashes, it would like display a message.
It would say buy Coke quick as hell. So your brain picks up on it,
What
you
was
don't-
that?
but you,
You
don't
don't
really
register it.
you don't really register it though.
And then you're like, I want a Coke.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's exactly what you do. Like, I don't know if you've ever like.
Well, that ain't cocaine, like cocaine.
This is crazy. This is crazy to me too. Like sometimes I'll have a song in my head, and then like the song will actually be on, but it's like in a distance or something.
Oh,
and like
I've-
I haven't really picked up on it yet, and I'm like, oh wait, they're playing that over there.
You be like,
you don't even
your
know.
body, because you be hearing it out of pattern sometimes.
Yeah, bro. Like
And
you don't
you have to,
even
like-
know. Like I have no idea like that a song is on or whatever. You know what I mean? And then like I'll actually notice and like, oh, that's why it's in my head because I actually know.
Yeah.
Or have you ever this is a little different, but have you ever like heard a song for the first time, like you've listened to, but like heard a song for the first time, and then after that point you hear it everywhere?
Yeah, that's it. Well,
That happens.
it's the
with
same
every-
thing.
That happens with
Remember
Indigo.
Grand Theft Auto? Grand Theft Auto was like the king of doing that shit. Like where they would, they said that's like an actual like not mechanism, but I guess
Oh
you
yeah,
call
with
it a
the
mechanism
cars, like with the cars and stuff.
No,
like-
it's a
Yeah, you
psychological
get one
thing.
car and then you see a whole lot of Jeeps. Like you get in a Jeep, you see all type of Jeeps.
Like if
Same thing with getting a car. If you get your, I'm sure you didn't. As soon as you
As
got
soon
your
as I got
Ford,
my car, I saw
yeah,
every single
everything.
car.
That's
Every
what.
single.
That's all.
Hey, you want to know what's
That
dope
always
about me? I don't
happens.
see my car nowhere.
That is true. Your car don't
Yeah.
be popping.
But I have a body kit on it, so
Yeah.
I came with it. I
I
didn't add the extra shit on
The
there.
game chose me.
I'm broke.
Jesus. No, yeah.